Have you ever had a friend who skips leg day? Yeah, me too. My buddy Bailey is the type who says, there are just so many leg exercises out there, I just get confused, so I just skip leg day. But we all know Bailey's just looking for excuses to dodge squats and avoid the dreaded walking down the stairs after leg day waddle. Leg day is that one workout we all love to hate. But here's the important part, your legs do weigh more than just carry you from the couch to the fridge. They power everything you do, from standing up to flexing your best power stance on the dance floor. Today, we're tackling the ultimate leg day lineup, the 7 best exercises for bigger, stronger legs. We'll go through each one so you don't have to pretend to be confused like Bailey. Plus, you'll finally know exactly what's happening with those quads, hamstrings, glutes, and calves. Ready? Leg anatomy. Let's kick things off with a bit of anatomy. Hey, did you see what I did there? Nah. Oh, okay, never mind. Let's get back to the topic. Here's a quick rundown of the 4 main muscle groups we target. Quadriceps. These muscles in the front of your thighs help extend your knees, making it easier to stand, jump, and even sprint. Hamstrings. Located at the back of your thighs, the hamstrings are key for bending your knees and extending your hips. Glutes. These are your powerhouse butt muscles, playing a major role in hip extension. For powerful movements. Calves. Found at the back of your lower leg, these muscles assist with foot movement and stability, helping you push off the ground with each step. Back barbell squat. Back barbell squat is a basic exercise that works your entire lower body, your quads, hamstrings, glutes, and even your core. Here's how you do it. Start by standing with your feet about shoulder width apart. The barbell should rest on your upper traps, not your neck. Ensure it's sitting comfortably across the top of your shoulders. Grip the bar with your hands just outside shoulder width. Before you squat, engage your core and lift your chest. Then, begin by pushing your hips back and bending your knees, lowering your body as if sitting in a chair. Try to keep your back neutral and don't let your chest drop too far forward. Go as low as you can while maintaining that solid form aim to. Get your thighs parallel to the floor at the very least, but only go deeper if you're comfortable. Once you're at the bottom, drive through your heels to return to the standing position. One thing to be mindful of is making sure your knees don't cave in as you squat. Keep them aligned with your toes. Keep your foot on the floor and put your weight on your midfoot or heel, not the toes. Also, avoid leaning too far forward, which can strain your lower back. Keep that chest up and engage your core the entire time to protect your spine. The back squat can really help you build strength and size in your legs, so take it slow and focus on perfecting your form before increasing the weight. If the back barbell squat is difficult, you can start with an easier version called box squats. Box squats. Box squats are a beginner-friendly variation of the traditional squat that can really help you improve your squat form, build strength, and increase your power, especially in your glutes, hamstrings, and quads. They're perfect if you're looking to work on your depth, are new to squatting, and want to focus on a controlled, safe movement. To do a box squat, you'll need a box or bench behind you. Start by setting the box at a height, just below your knee height or slightly lower than that. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart and position the barbell across your upper traps. Keep your chest up and your back straight, just like in a regular squat. When you lower yourself, push your hips back first, like you're about to. Sit down. Lower yourself slowly until you contact the box. Don't just drop down like you're sitting on a couch after a long day. The idea is to tap the box lightly with your glutes and then immediately drive through your heels to return to standing. Keep your core tight the whole time to avoid leaning forward or rounding your back. The box helps you control the depth of your squat and makes it easier to focus on your form. One of the biggest mistakes people make with box squats is dropping too fast onto the box or relying too much on the box to stop them, which can take away from muscle engagement. It's important to maintain control and not just plop down. Also, make sure your knees don't go past your toes. Sit back, not down, as you lower yourself. Box squats are also great for building explosive power in your legs, especially if you focus on pushing back up as fast as possible after tapping the box. Start light to nail the form then. Gradually increase the weight once you feel comfortable. Romanian deadlifts. All right, let's talk Romanian deadlifts or RDLs. You can't miss this if you are training your hamstrings and glutes. Plus, RDLs help build that solid base of strength that makes other exercises and daily movement way easier. Here's how to do it. Stand with your feet hip width apart, holding a barbell or dumbbell in front of you. Keep a slight bend in your knees. Don't lock them out and hinge at your hips, pushing your butt back like you're trying to close a car door with it. Lower the weight down your legs until you feel a nice stretch in your hamstrings and push through your heels to stand back up, squeezing your glutes. Now, a few mistakes to dodge. Don't round your back seriously. Keep it straight, cause that can strain sustain it. Also, avoid bending your knees too much. Think of this as a hip hinge, not a squat. Finally, keep the weight close to your legs so the legs do most of the work. A quick tip, if you're new to RDLs, go light until you're confident with the form. Focus on smooth, controlled movement, especially on the way down. Your muscles do most of the work there. Machine leg press. Now it's time to get into the machine leg press. It's a great exercise for building strength in your quads, glutes, and hamstrings, and it's super versatile. I'll tell you in a moment why it is versatile. Unlike squats, which require balance and core engagement, the leg press lets you focus purely on your leg muscles, so it's great if you're aiming to really target and grow those muscles without worrying too much about stability. Here's how it works. Sit in the machine with your back pressed firmly against the pad in your feet about shoulder width apart on the platform. Push the weight up to extend your legs butt. Keep a slight bend in your knees at the top, don't lock them out. Then lower the weight back down until your knees are at about a 90-degree angle and repeat. Some mistakes to watch out for: don't let your knees collapse inward or flare out, keep them in line with your toes. Another big one is going too deep. If you go past a 90-degree bend, it can put stress on your knees and lower back. Now I'll tell you why I call this exercise super versatile for legs. You can adjust your foot position for different muscle groups. A high foot placement targets the glutes and hamstrings. Low foot placement focuses on quads. Wide foot placement engages the inner thighs, while the narrow foot placement hits the outer thighs. And remember, no matter which variation you do, keep your movements smooth and controlled. Don't bounce. Bulgarian split squat. Bulgarian split squat might look simple, but it seriously delivers when it comes to building strength and shaping your legs. It's a single leg movement, which makes it great for improving balance and stability and targeting your quads, hamstrings, and glutes all at once. To do it, you'll need a bench or elevated surface. Start by standing a couple of feet away from the bench and place 1 foot behind you on the bench. Keep your chest up and core engaged, and lower your body down by bending the front knee. Your back knee should almost touch the ground, but don't let your front knee go past your toes. Push through the heel of your front foot to rise back up. Switch legs after completing your reps. What makes the Bulgarian split squat so effective is the deep stretch you get in the hip flexors and the way it isolates each leg. Plus, it works your stabilizing muscles, which helps improve overall leg strength and coordination. A couple of things to watch out for are not letting your front knee cave inward and keeping it aligned with your toes. Don't lean forward too much while going down. Keep your torso upright to avoid putting strain on your lower back. And if you want to take it up a notch, add dumbbells or a barbell for extra resistance. Walking lunges. Walking lunges is one of the leg exercises that not only works your quads, hamstrings, and glutes, but also engages your core and helps improve balance. Plus, they're a great way to feel like you're doing something athletic without actually needing to run a marathon. To do walking lunges, start by standing tall with your feet hip width apart and a pair of dumbbells, or a barbell if you want to make it more challenging. Step forward with one leg, dropping your hips straight down so that both knees are bent at about 90 degrees. Your back knee should almost touch the ground. Ensure your front knee stays directly above your ankle, not past your toes. Push through the heel of your front foot to stand up and bring your back leg forward into the next lunge. Keep moving forward, alternating legs as you go. Remember that walking lunges are good for coordination, but they are not your regular coordination exercise. You are not practicing walking on a tightrope in a circus. For beginners, don't think about walking in a straight line. Just think about putting the next foot after another. Don't lean forward too much as you step, or you'll stress your lower back unnecessarily. And make sure your knees aren't caving inward. Keep them in line with your toes to avoid any knee strain. Overall, walking lunges is my favorite exercise to make my leg day more dynamic. Calf raises. Calf raises might seem simple, but never underestimate them. They're a key exercise for building strength and definition in your calves. To do calf raises, stand tall with your feet hip width apart. If you're on a flat surface, you can just push up onto the balls of your feet. If you're using an elevated surface like a step, place the balls of your feet on the edge, letting your heels hang off. Start by slowly raising your heels, lifting your body as high as possible, and squeezing your calves at the top. Then lower yourself back down in a controlled manner, feeling the stretch in your calves as your heels drop. According to a 2024 study, it doesn't matter which variation of calf raises you do. One thing to keep in mind is to avoid rushing through the movement. A common mistake is bouncing or using momentum. This doesn't engage your calves properly and can strain your joints. Also, don't let your knees bend during the raise. Keep them straight to isolate your calf muscles and get the most out of each rep. If you want to make this exercise more challenging, you can hold onto dumbbells or use a barbell to add resistance. And remember, just like with any other exercise, form is key. Stay controlled, and you'll see those calves grow stronger and more defined over time. In a nutshell, these exercises are all you need to build strong, toned legs. Stick with good form, challenge yourself a little more each time, and you'll see results before you know it. If you want us to keep making these videos, then like and subscribe to our channel. Your support keeps us motivated to create more content for you. Until then, see you next time.